Yo, it's your guy Ben Duran back with another installment of the 42 podcast where here we decipher the ultimate questions of life, the universe, and everything there is, but not really. I'm here with another one of my guys. Go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
My name is Karan, but you can call me like
Bitch ass nigga.
No, let's not disrespect me because I will like fuck you up.
How about you speak up, you fucking low voice speaking motherfucker?
Listen, bitch, I am Karan, all right?
AKA Qwezzz.
Qwezzz.
AKA my favorite rapper.
All right, you're boosting me. You're boosting.
You're supposed to boost your friends though.
I mean, you can.
I like to get boosted.
How much?
A lot. I'm borderline narcissistic. Like I'm pretty sure I have a God complex.
That God.
Huh?
God.
I feel like I'm God.
Do you feel like you're God?
I do, because it's like, it's weird. That's why I idolize Kanye, bro. And like I like how he be saying that he's a God and shit. One, because I know it pisses off religious people, and two, it's cool to call yourself God sometimes, man. You gotta love yourself sometimes.
You know, some people might call you blasphemous.
They would?
Yes, they would.
You know what I would say to those people?
What would you say?
Hail Satan.
You know, that wouldn't be very nice in their eyes. But, you know, I think that we're all kind of gods in a way. If in a certain interpretation, like, we're creators. You know what I mean? Like, we create ideas. We create buildings and people. You know what I mean?
Bro.
We manifest our ideas, things that are in our heads, thoughts, into what's real, like materials. You know,
there's literally a subspecies, I guess, or basically women that grow new people in their bodies, and we normalize that shit, bro. Dog,
what are you talking about? I'm confused.
Nigga,
explain yourself.
Women grow new people in their bodies.
What does that mean?
Bro,
you talking about like tumors? Like, what is that?
No, they give birth to new people. The babies. To new people.
Oh, you just talking about normal shit.
Yeah, bro, but it's normalized in our... That's some crazy shit. Another person grows inside of a person and then comes out, and it's a person. That's freaky, right?
It is a little freaky.
That's weird as shit, bro.
The type of shit to make you a little bit of goosebumps, you know what I mean? Just
2020, no babies, bro.
I don't think I could do that.
Do what?
Do you have that self-control to have no babies?
Yeah.
I do not.
See, I do. Because I'm an ugly ass nigga, so I have no choice.
I mean, I think you're kind of handsome in the right light.
Thank you, sir. It's like, nah, I'm a cute ass nigga, bro. I just feel like I'm a cute ass nigga.
I mean, when you comb your hair, you might be a little better.
Nigga, I don't ever be combing my hair. Bro, I like the crazy mad scientist look, bro.
I do too. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Bruh. But you gotta wear glasses, though.
Do I?
You just kind of look like Childish Gambino in the This Is America video.
Oh. I don't know if I should take that as an insult or not.
Bro, you're Childish Gambino. Like, that nigga's a multi-millionaire. You should take it as a compliment.
I want to be a billionaire.
You want to be a billionaire?
No, a trillionaire.
You want to be a billionaire? Like my guy Trump?
No. I mean, no.
He said, no. I don't want to affiliate myself with that.
Because I don't even know. I haven't really been following Trump like that.
Honestly, as much as I'll be posting him, I don't follow him like that either. Just like when certain bills pass,
I see you follow him and say certain things, and I'm just like, do you even mean the shit that you say? Do you?
I'm going to plead the fifth on that one.
You plead the fifth.
I'm just going to say one word. Wrestling.
What? Oh, wait. I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't.
I'll just say that. Wrestling.
I want to talk about it.
What you want? All right, go ahead. What you want to ask me?
What does that mean? Wrestling, like it's like everything is fake.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying nothing about
Not that wrestling's fake for all you that believe that's
wrestling's fake. I'll say that.
Whoa.
Caleb, Nathaniel, Jeffrey Broadnax, everybody says wrestling is not only fake, but it's also trash.
You put that government out there. You're a crazy guy.
I am.
What about Santa Claus? What you think about that guy?
Well, there's no kids listening, so that nigga fake as fuck too. But if he was real, he's definitely not white. And he's definitely not black.
Are we all really white or black?
Nigga, we all black when the lights go out. I think that was Cole that said that in Martin.
That's he has a point there.
It really does. But nah, man, like, I don't know, bro. Like,
what do you want to talk about, man? Because we over here just rambling about
we're not rambling, bro. We was talking about Trump, man. That's my guy.
Why are you calling this nigga your guy? That's
That's my nigga. I fuck with him. I love that guy, bro.
What? You don't know this man. You don't know this man.
That's my guy, bro.
What does breath smell like? What kind of kicks he wear?
I don't know. He be wearing dress shoes a lot.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Or are you just assuming? You just thinking?
I
I
don't know, nigga. I mean,
he looked at this nigga's feet.
He's a cheap billionaire. He probably doesn't wear like fucking Jordans, bro.
What if he does?
I'm telling you right now, he doesn't. I could tell you that for a fact that he doesn't.
What if he does wear like some really crazy retro Jordans?
You want to know when he wears those?
What?
When he's around black people to get y'all to vote for him?
Oh, he's trying to come at you guys.
Nah, dead ass. Bro, anytime you see a white nigga in Jordans, you're like, oh, he down. He look down.
No, anytime I see a white guy with like a fucking black nigga beard, I be like, this guy, he's
like Action Bronson.
he's trying to get some Tatianas over there.
Bust down, Tatiana.
How they do it? They be grabbing their belt and shit.
Bust down on the gang. That's the dumbest dance I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, that's rude, man. That's rude. I like that dance.
I kind of like the song. I liked him when he first came out, Blueface. I liked him when he first came out. Then he just went down like kind of like a 6ix9ine type of route, but then he didn't want to fully commit, and now he's like, to me, he's kind of irrelevant, honestly.
I feel like he got his money and got out.
Basically, yeah. Yeah.
As you should.
He's an industry plant, bro.
You think they were trying to grow him to be more than what he was?
Yeah. Like Grav, I don't know. Me and Grav, you know, it's the homie friend of the show. He was explaining to me, because to me, although I said he's an industry plant, I don't see industry plant necessarily as a negative connotation. Like, I feel like when people use the word industry plant, like, it's like saying somebody's in the fucking Illuminati or some shit, bro. It's like some vast conspiracy, like, oh, this nigga, like, he's trying to, like, some dumbass conspiracy, like, you feel me?
I'm not really big on conspiracies. I feel like
really
people be blowing them out their ass most of the time.
You're not into conspiracies, man?
I'm like, I'm slightly into
What conspiracies do you believe in? Do you believe it's absolutely true?
I have so many on my mind. You have to just throw some out there.
Do you believe in aliens?
What do you mean by aliens? Like Mexican people that come across the
No,
border?
those are called illegal aliens, and my guy Trump getting them out of here. I'm talking about aliens of the extraterrestrial variety.
You talking about like on a different planet?
Yeah, man.
I feel like
Do you believe intelligent life exists outside of Earth?
I feel like it's kind of crazy to think that you know for sure, for a fact, that other planets don't harbor any life on it. You know what I mean? Like, you haven't even really like a lot of people haven't really looked out into the sky at night and seen how many stars and how big they are compared to others and what type of different lights you see, like different colors. And
well, you know what's crazy about that, right?
What?
Every time you look up at the sky, you're a time traveler.
You think so?
Yeah.
How was that?
No, that's a fact. You're literally seeing refractions of light.
Oh yeah.
From things that existed years ago. So like that's why certain stars in the sky disappear
like
as
that
time
light
progresses.
year kind of concept.
Well, time dilation. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called.
It's like
So like a planet is so far away from us, we're seeing its past when it's really. That's why time is I think me and you were talking about this at one point on the phone one time. Time is a human-made concept. Like the universe isn't bound by the thing we call time.
What is it bound by then?
Huh?
What is it bound by?
That's a question for somebody who's smarter than me. My answer, as soon as you said that, in my brain popped in space-time, but then you have the word time in there because that's basically to explain how time works in space. But since time is a man-made concept, it's how space works in our brain.
You know, we're talking all this fancy, dancy stuff.
Yeah.
You know, saying all these words that mean stuff. But like, what is anything if we were never taught what it was?
What is anything if we were never taught what it was?
Yes.
It's nothing. It's meaningless. It's irrelevant.
Meaningless?
Yeah.
But like, you have to live and you have to survive, and
You obviously
get hungry and you feel lonely. Like you
see. I've been
things.
having some thoughts lately, bro.
What are your thoughts?
Similar to what you just asked me.
What are your thoughts, man? I want to know.
I've come to the conclusion that life is meaningless.
Meaningless.
Yeah.
I think I've heard of a concept that means that. I
Like,
want to find that.
When I say life is meaningless, I mean in the terms of the everyday pursuits that humans seek is meaningless, even right down to your mere existence. If you look at things on a cosmic level, we're meaningless, bro.
Meaningless.
Yes.
But we're here, so that means that.
Yeah, we're here because this is all we know.
But how can you say that something is meaningless?
Nigga, if I grow up with these headphones that's on my head all my life and something comes along and takes them shits, they're going to be the most important. Nigga, I'm going John Wick for them headphones, bro. Because that's what I was born to know, raised with, blah, 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 continuing on. But it's like when you realize that you're a part of something bigger, you feel me?
Yeah.
You realize how meaningless you are. That's actually one of the few things about religion I do fuck with.
But if you're a part of something bigger, doesn't that mean like you hold some weight?
Not really.
In that
Not really.
in that substance?
No, you don't.
So like if I add a drop to 100 gallons of liquid, just a little dropper, boom, doesn't that add something to it?
Did anything Neo did in the Matrix matter?
Technically.
In a sense, yes. But the point I'm getting to is
Enough to make him want to and actually make change in it. You know what I mean?
But the point I'm getting to is about the fact of I feel like the things that we seek to have, like a wife and a home and a food to feed them and the children, you feel me? Like that shit, like just everyday human, just think of the everyday human being, everyday human things, like all that shit, like besides like eating so you can sustain yourself to live. Like none of this other shit really matters, bro. Money's a man-made concept.
But
currency is a man-made concept.
Here's the thing, though. It matters to us at the moment because, like
because we convinced ourselves that it matters.
We convinced ourselves because we convinced ourselves. You know what I mean? All right, my bad. Yeah, we convinced ourselves because we convinced ourselves. Like everything doesn't really have meaning until you make it have meaning. Just like you can't control somebody else's reality, you know what I mean? Like
that depends.
Not necessarily. I hear you. But like you are what makes your reality have meaning and purpose. Like you can create your own purpose. That's something I feel like inside, like. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I guess the point that I'm getting to is that it's like, I don't know, man. Maybe that it probably sounds depressing as fuck. Maybe it sounds sad, but it's like, to me, I feel like we add a lot of things in our life just to make it meaningful. Like literally, do you want to know what the most meaningful thing a human being? You know what the best thing that a human being could ever do?
What is that?
Die.
Why do you think is that?
Because I think death is the punctuation of life. It's the period to life. And whatever you did.
You think that's it?
Huh?
You think that's it?
See, it's more so that we don't know. So it's
I love that answer.
It's more so like,
I always love that answer. Please say that you don't know. I hate when people say, well, this is what happens.
Niggas,
like, nigga, what?
Nobody's died and come back, bro. Nobody knows
have
that.
you died, nigga? Yeah, actually, I died on the operating table, and I seen some shit, and I seen Jesus. Somebody else saw Krishna. Somebody else saw Allah.
You know why they saw that?
What?
Because actually they believe when you die, they've been doing studies. Have you heard of the drug DMT?
Yes.
Dimethyltryptamine or something like that?
I've heard of that.
when you die, apparently that shit blasts off in your brain, and that's why people have those visions and shit like that. So when people say they see the white light and they see Jesus or Krishna or Yahweh, whatever God they fucking see, Allah, whatever, it's that DMT firing off in their fucking brain.
And I heard that's a way for your brain to like make up for those periods of time where it's not really like working the way it should be. You know what I mean? Like it's not as conscious, like you're knocked the fuck out and you have no perception of what happened between the time you were actually knocked out or not, conscious, and between the time that you gain your consciousness back. Mm-hmm. Your brain is like, all right,
like what if this happened? What if every time you go to sleep, you actually die, and this is a new timeline? Like, what if every time we sleep, we create a new timeline?
That would be fucking interesting.
That would be crazy, bro.
I mean, like, what do you mean by that? Like, you just like wake up a new person, or
but the same person.
What if you wake up a girl?
That's a totally different conversation.
What you mean it's a totally different? Oh, I want to talk about this.
You want to talk about this?
All right, so you wake up a female.
There's some people that claim that's the case. You know what they're called?
What?
Trans people.
Trans people?
Yes.
I thought you were going to say another thing.
Trans person, transgender, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, man.
I mean,
I wake up. Sometimes I do be thinking I wake up as a girl because,
Because you're sensitive?
I got titties.
Oh. I just noticed. You made me look. I don't want to look.
I'm like, oh shit, I'm a girl.
I'm looking away. I don't want to say it.
I'm like, oh shit, I'm a girl. Oh wait, I got a dick. I'm cool.
So like,
I'm just fat.
Real question. All right, don't think I'm a weirdo. But if you woke up as a girl, what's the first thing you do?
Fingering myself.
I'm
going to town, bro.
You're a bad boy.
I'm going to town. Because I always wonder, what does penetration feel like in a vagina?
Bad girl. I mean, I don't know at this point.
What does penetration feel like?
I mean, there's dildos out here you could penetrate yourself.
I don't want to penetrate my butthole.
I mean, you don't want to, but you mean vaginally? What does it feel like?
Like, is it different than
I think you would
anal?
have to have a girl on this show.
I do want to have a female on here.
I've had.
I just don't know if they can handle it the way I am, because I'll just be saying wild shit.
I mean, if they're real and they can, what I'm saying, entertain real conversation.
Yeah,
that's who I like to be around and like intercept conversation and energies with real people that are able to accept real things entering their mind and putting it back out in the atmosphere.
See, I feel you with all that shit, but like I just be saying some fuckery sometimes.
I mean, it's how you feel on the inside.
Most of the time.
Do you not mean it?
It's not that I don't mean it. It's just that like sometimes the way shit works in my brain, as it does in every human being's brain, it necessarily, I feel like it won't make sense to a person coming out, so I try to put it in a comedic way to make people understand.
We try our best to communicate the best way we can.
Like, honestly, the best ways I communicate is through, like, jokes and music and this shit, I guess. But, like, I be talking my shit on here, so it's like...
Call it this shit. That's not nice.
What do you mean?
It's called the 42.
I mean, it's the 42 podcast, bro.
It's the 42.
You know why it's called the 42 podcast?
Why is it called the 42? I did some research a little bit, but...
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
So is it like that thing where... It's like in the 80s or 70s or some shit. And it's like, what is the answer to the universe?
What is the answer to life, the universe, and everything there is?
And everything there is. And the dude's like...
42.
I'm like, what? What does that mean?
Well, to understand what the answer is, you got to know what the question is first.
The fuck is the question? Didn't he ask the question?
But if you don't know everything there is, how can you ask the question? Because you don't know everything there is.
So what the fuck is the thing doing? Is it like
it's
just messing with you?
Yeah, basically it's trolling the fuck out these niggas, bro.
42, like the fuck, like is it on that type of time? Like sarcastic motherfucker.
Basically, I'm nowhere near as smart as that computer, but literally like
maybe it is 42.
Maybe it's 42, but like not 42. But it is at the same time.
What if it's like the concept of giving things numerical or just alphabetical or whatever, just giving it a label,
Labeling shit.
just labeling things. 42. What the fuck is a 42? Like, exactly. Like, what is a 42?
What is 42, bro?
What is a 42?
What are you right now?
What am I? What is this table?
I don't know.
What is these colors like?
Atoms?
Like if there was just one color, like everything was fucking purple. Like
Everything was purple. Let me get some more of that drink, bro. I'll drink it straight.
you drink it straight.
I'll drink it straight.
It's really fucking strong. I'm warning you.
Bro,
Pass me the cup.
I love bourbon, bro. Just don't pour a lot.
Don't pour.
Because we're having some deep conversations right now, man. You're fucking my head up right now. I need something to
Yeah,
slow
I told you I had the dream, but not the dream. It was like a what's a premonition? I don't want to say words I don't even know.
You probably had a trip like I did.
Because I was in my head like, no.
That's good.
Oh, that's enough for you?
Yeah.
That's not even a shot. That's like,
All right, pour a little bit more then. Nigga,
Nah,
I'm
you
not
good.
trying to
Nah,
drink.
you good.
I ain't
You
trying to
good.
drink all your shit, nigga.
I'm good. I don't want to drink anymore. I think I've abused myself.
Oh, you're a pussy. This shit ain't strong at all.
What?
You're a pussy.
That thing is.
That shit is not strong at all,
You don't
bro.
want to go like that, like with your head. All right. Shit.
I'm borderline alcoholic, so.
The fuck was he talking about?
We were talking about what is this shit, man?
What is anything?
You know that was the original name for the podcast.
What? What is anything?
What is this shit?
What is this?
For niggas to say like, yo, this nigga talking some crazy shit. What is this shit, bro? But then I was like, you know what? I kind of want to make it nerdy for my nerdy gang because you know I'm kind of a nerd, so you know I'm into comics and movies and shit. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna call it the 42 podcast and that. Boom.
I was really trying to get into comic books, but I feel like I should have gotten to it when I was a kid.
Yeah, you got into bum ass anime, bro.
Bum ass anime.
Anime's trash, bro. Comics are better than anime, bro.
Fuck you.
Yeah, comics are better than anime, dog.
Anime is the shit.
Bro, you literally
It be giving you like life lessons and
so do comics, bro, but
opening
better.
your mind to different possibilities of life and shit. Like it's different. Like you can make anything. There's all types of genres in anime, bro.
I get it. I definitely get it. Same thing with comic books.
I mean, that's cool.
Literally, anime and comic books are the same shit. Anime is literally, or a manga, but manga is literally the Japanese version of comic books, bro. And where did comic books start? America.
So who started it?
I don't fucking know, nigga.
You gotta look that up, man.
Probably some fucking white people. I don't know.
No, not who started it, like when it started. My bad.
Actually, it may have been niggas. Yo, if you talk to a super pro black person, black people made everything.
Yeah, they be like, yeah, black nigga. Yeah, he made it.
Nigga, a black man made black. Wait, how is that possible? It is, nigga.
He made white too.
Yeah, he made white too.
He made all the colors.
All the colors.
We were here first, so it's only possible.
I do believe that though.
Yeah, what you mean?
I don't believe in the transatlantic slave trade as a whole. I believe
What?
I do believe that some slaves came over on ships, but I believe that
Black people were already in America?
yeah,
You are a wild bull. That's a wild statement.
I believe that.
How?
Well, have you ever heard of Mansa Musa?
No.
He was the ruler of ancient Kush, I believe.
Well, that's in the Bible.
What?
Kush.
Oh, well, yeah. Maybe.
Not the Bible bash. I know my tone sounds fucking horrible. I'm
Well,
sorry.
it was a real, that was a real place.
It was a real place. Go ahead.
But the previous ruler to Mansa Musa, I always forget this motherfucker's name, and I should probably know his name if I want to be saying this shit on the podcast. But fuck it, we're a bunch of niggas, so I'm gonna say this shit. But his predecessor abdicated, or what is it? Basically turned over the throne to Mansa Musa, so he can go explore. He specifically said, "I'm going to explore the seas to the east," I believe it was, and that was the Atlantic Ocean at the time. And when you read stories of Columbus, or not Columbus, like the people that first got to America and shit like that, when they first interacted with the Indians and things like that, even people down in the islands, like where Columbus landed, they traded with them African artifacts, like spears and shit like that, that there's no way that shit should have been there at all.
What the hell?
Yeah, bro. Like, the Vikings was here before Columbus was, right?
Yes.
They were up in Canada, but
I feel like they were around almost during medieval times, weren't they?
before that, I believe.
Shit, they were around forever. Yeah. They were conquering the world like the fucking Europeans were.
Yeah. But yeah, I believe the Egyptians were here at a certain point too. I believe.
What about the Atlanteans?
I do believe in Atlantis.
Atlantis.
You know, there's actually an ancient world map that like has Atlantis on it.
No.
Yeah.
Where could you find that?
Something so and so's map.
Joogle.
Huh?
Joogle. You might could find it on there. You can find anything on Joogle.
Yeah, you can, man. Just registered in my brain. He was saying Google was something else along with Google, and I'm not going to say it. Obviously, fucking not, because Trump supporter saying that word, not a good thing.
I don't understand why you fuck with Trump so heavy. Trump was like,
it's my guy, bro.
Everybody thinks he's the devil. You don't listen to what everybody thinks.
Exactly. Why would I?
Because
if everybody says one thing, I'm definitely not agreeing with that shit.
Why is it definitely? Why isn't it just I'm questioning it?
Nah, it's definitely. Because whenever humans agree on one thing, it's usually something bad. As fickle and fucking sensitive and petty as human beings are, if they all come to an agreement on one thing, it's obviously bad.
Don't you think you're being petty as well? Like,
nah, it's not being petty. It's called being real and smart.
I mean, you could be real and smart, but also petty as fuck because you're basing your opinion that goes into your actions off of people fucking up because of the majority opinion.
Because 9 times out of 10, the majority opinion is fucking retarded. Like everybody says Cardi B is a good artist. She's trash. The majority said Hillary Clinton was the best candidate for the election. It turns out she was the opposite.
But what if it's something, what if the majority agrees on something that you agree with? Then is it relevant then?
Nah, I literally will change my stance.
You will change your stance. Yeah. That's kind of a really crazy, wacky reality to live in.
I never said it wasn't. I'm a crazy ass nigga.
I mean, I understand. Okay. All right. I don't know what to say. I don't want to hurt your feelings.
Nah, you're not gonna hurt my feelings, bro. I like hearing this shit. You know why I like hearing this shit?
Why do you like?
Because I like learning new things. Like if somebody has something to say about me, I'm all ears. Up until the point if you're like, yo, you fat fuck, and you just start going off on me, that's when I'm gonna go off on you. But it's like conversations like this, especially coming from a friend, a really good friend on top of that. I understand.
Oh, you're so cute.
I understand. Gay. I understand why. I understand how what I just said could sound irrational. Even coming out of my mouth, it kind of sounded irrational. But it's I feel like we've been lied to. We've been manipulated and brainwashed, especially this generation, all throughout childhood. I have that's the only proper course of action for me, myself, as an individual.
To just do the opposite of everything you hear.
Yeah.
So if somebody says, let's go do something positive, you're like, no, fuck that. Let's go rob somebody.
That's literally why I don't fuck with Chance the Rapper, bro.
Why?
Because he's too fucking happy, bro.
He's too happy.
He's too positive. There's something up with this nigga. I feel like Chance is he's like a sexual deviant.
Maybe he's just in a point in his life where things are going well.
Well, I like my Chance the Rapper. I like my drugged up Chance the Rapper. So.
You like that acid rap?
Yeah, that's his best project.
Acid rap was the shit. I ain't gonna.
That was one of the best mixtapes ever.
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know if you know that. People say that in
Philadelphia.
No, I don't know what the fuck that was.
That nigga was so high, that nigga used to just make noises on the mic, bro.
I mean, he did.
Like,
it's coming to me a little bit better, but it sounds really ridiculous. You sound really ridiculous right now. I do. All right. Ridiculous is the shirt you're wearing.
Yeah. I don't even know who the hell, yeah. There's a couple niggas on here. But nah, but it's like, look, I know that sounds irrational and things like that, but it's like, to me, do your fucking research, and if you're too lazy to not do the research, don't have a fucking opinion on something. That's just personally how I feel. I've done some research on, not even some, I've done a lot of research on the whole 2016 election to know that Donald Trump was probably the candidate when it came down to the main presidential election was the candidate that should have got elected over Hillary Clinton.
My nigga, like, how can you be sure of anything?
What do you mean?
Just anything. Like,
well, I know that Hillary Clinton has had people murdered.
How do you know that? Explain yourself. I'm not trying to come at you.
Literally, people, dog. You've never heard of like the Clinton rumors and shit like that, bro?
I've heard of rumors, but how do you know that it's happened,
bro? Because dog, literally every single time somebody disagrees with these niggas, they mysteriously turn up dead. Yo.
So, it's more so an assumption,
nigga.
I'm just saying, like,
nigga, if I smack the shit out you, right? You saw me out the corner of your eye, smack the shit out you, and you turn. I'm like, yo, I didn't smack you, bro. What you gonna do?
Based off of who else is in the room, I'm going to beat your ass. But here's the thing. If we're the only two motherfuckers in the room and you smack the shit out of me, so you thinking of a whole nother fucking situation.
No, nigga, because it's that obvious. If we're the only two niggas,
that's obvious.
To me, that's how obvious it is, though. That's what I'm trying to say.
And that's kind of fucking
nigga, everybody who opposes them to the point where like it affects them politically, like literally when it gets to the point where it affects their either wallet politically or image, they turn up dead or they vanish mysteriously.
Look, you getting into subjects that will get us like our house firebombed and shit.
Nigga,
like,
no, it won't, nigga. And honestly, that nigga is just ill, bro. Trump is ill, bro.
He's ill? What the fuck does that mean?
That's the illest nigga, like, right now, bro.
What does ill mean to you?
That's the realest nigga, bro.
The realest nigga?
That nigga don't give a fuck.
What is a nigga to you?
Huh?
What is a nigga? Like, you saying these things that have new definitions to the labels that you're giving them.
Yeah, because fucking the next generation decides to change the fucking meanings of words and shit. Like,
no, it's not even the next generation. It's you right now.
How?
You listening.
How?
You can change the definition of anything you want to because you're in control of your own reality.
Very true. I'm just saying he's the realest nigga. Like, bro, this nigga be saying whatever the fuck he want to, not giving a fuck at all what people think at all.
Like, I'm low-key trying to change niggas' minds or some shit. Like, yo, control your own reality. You do not have to live in the matrix you think you're living in.
I'm right there with you, bro.
Please, just listen. You do not have to be sheep, people. You do not have to be sheep. You can follow your own.
You can follow the word of Allah.
All right, listen. You can. I'm not even gonna hold you. You can follow Allah, Krishna,
Jesus,
Buddha, Jesus,
Jesus,
Joshua.
Who's Joshua? Is that a guy?
I thought that was his name. His other name, right?
Nah, I thought it was
Joshua.
Joshua is literally another nigga in the Bible, bro.
It's another man. I don't read the whole thing. I read literally like 20 or 30 pages, and I was like, I'm really sick of this stuff,
bro.
Like I really tried.
Bro.
Like I really tried for people that I really care about.
You literally have to be miserable, either miserable as fuck, not even bored as fuck, desperate as fuck, or like, I don't know, bro, to read the Bible. Like, just to read it, you feel me?
I don't think it's all that interesting.
Well, what I mean is like sit down. Like, there's niggas that have said they've read the Bible front to back. I don't know how you could do that.
I was actually trying to do it, and then I started like there's a lot of fucking pages in that motherfucker.
And you like, am I really gonna read all this shit?
And then there's like some miscellaneous like just random nut shit in there that's like, oh, he had a cousin that was named this, and then this cousin was named this.
Bro.
And this son had this son, and then this daughter had this son, and then another town over by 30
They take
miles
you on
away.
this epic fucking journey just to tell you that the world's going to end if you don't believe in God. When the world ends, you're going to hell.
Yeah, just get to the point. I mean,
that's all I'm saying. Cliff notes.
like, and I've been like highlighting and writing notes throughout it, throughout the 30 pages.
I didn't get there.
Nigga, it was 30 pages, so I'm like writing notes and shit, and I'm just like, dog, this is really like, it's not even intense. It's just a lot going on about nothing. And
well, I want to say about nothing.
I mean, when you start talking about this son lived 30, 100, whatever years, I'm like, a dog. Like, that's
That's actually all right. You gonna think I'm crazy when I say
All
this.
right, go ahead. Talk about it.
I actually believe some of that shit.
That they lived over like 500 years and shit like that. You think people back in those days lived that long? Why do you think that? Do you think there were like plants and bacteria and other things that allowed you to live for that long?
How do I say this? How do I give the non-blunt version of this?
Just say yes. The fuck.
I believe that human beings were more advanced than we believed they were.
Do you think there was like a ancient technology or ancient like medicine or some type of ancient way of living that allowed us to live that many years and stay young for that much time?
I believe that human beings were capable of a lot of things that we're trying to rediscover now. I believe that a lot of the things we discover now are actually rediscoveries that we lost. Not even forgotten that we lost.
Do you think we're discovering them at a right enough pace, or do you think we need to discover them faster?
I feel like though the powers that be, the powers in charge know, but
You think they know?
they know.
You think they hold some type of knowledge of the past that we don't?
Yeah.
This is the shit that gets your house firebombed.
But it's like, if you want me to be completely honest,
What? Say it.
I'm fine. Like, I'm with us not knowing. I'm fine with us not knowing.
Are you
Yeah.
with us or just you?
Nah, like, I feel like, and again, this is a very human thing for me to say. I feel like I would be perfectly within my marbles if I was to find out certain shit. That the way we perceive the world is not how it is. And the way we perceive our past is not the way it is we thought it was.
Like everything is just flipped and turned and twisted. Everything is different the way you thought it was.
Bruh.
Like what if that happened to you? Would you be okay with that? Would you be afraid?
What would you do if an alien walked through that door right now, nigga?
I'd be like, oh shit. I'd be very afraid, but I'd be like, I would try myself to clench as much sense I had in me and say,
Bruh.
do you understand me?
Now take most
we-
people. Take most people, bro. Just think of other people
Please
reacting
don't
to it.
fucking do whatever you're gonna do that's may harm me in a negative way.
Think of other people reacting to that shit, bro.
They would just run.
Bruh.
They would not want anything to do with that.
Honestly, I feel like have you been reading about like artificial intelligence and the fears of it and shit like that?
No.
I believe. All right, so I've been working on the book. I don't know why I just brought that up. I know I'm rambling, but I'm trying to like explain myself. You feel me?
This is pre-promo.
This is how I come off all the time.
What's the book gonna be called? I don't know. No, go ahead. Go.
I don't even have a title for it, but it's more so about free will.
Free will. Do you think we have free will?
I feel like human beings will be better off without it.
We think we should be all robots controlled by whatever we're controlled by, whoever we're controlled by, and a system that something, or whatever fucking set up for us to be. Oh, you shook your head, yes.
Yeah.
For those who didn't see that.
I believe human beings will be better off with like no control at all.
Like, almost like the prison. Like,
Not necessarily like prison. Like if we even never knew what free will was. You feel me?
maybe we don't know what something greater than, not greater. Maybe we don't know what something else is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That.
But it's like, whenever you give a human being structure, you take away the illusion of choice.
What if there's something freer than this?
What do you mean?
What if there's something freer than free will?
What would it be?
Maybe it's like your fucking consciousness,
You're
like
thinking
floating in the goddamn cosmos whenever you want to, just creating shit that you want to. Maybe you become the creator or God or whatever that other people are talking about.
You're thinking
in
like
the
a
books.
Christian right now.
Huh?
You're thinking like a Christian.
I'm
right
thinking
now.
like a Christian. How so?
Because I feel like we need to take the world as it is, not as we want it to be.
Why can't it be what we want it to be?
Because we won't allow it to be.
Why not?
What if you take away your choice to choose and that sets you free?
Maybe. It could.
Like, we argue over petty things, like stupid things, bro. We argue over who we should and shouldn't fuck. We argue over which race is more superior.
Hold on a second. Are you advocating for slavery?
Huh?
Are you advocating for slavery?
Not necessarily.
It sounds like it.
Maybe I am. I don't know.
Slave master lib, Mr. C.
Nah, it's more so just about, like, I recognize a lot of the things we fight over, dog. We fight over dumb shit.
So?
Like,
fighting is like arguments, and arguments is another way to display your dissatisfaction of
like honestly, sometimes I just think like maybe humanity just shouldn't exist at all.
You don't think people can come to some sort of understandings about things that go on that other people don't agree with? Come to some type of middle ground?
No, because it's always that underlying thing. Like, honestly, for real. Unless you're born into this new group thought, which is kind of weird with this whole, and this is where it gets weird, because like with this whole new left, like crazy left, third wave feminism, like SJW movement going on right now. That's kind of what that is. It's a bunch of niggas around our age, a little bit younger too, that grew up in this like, oh, accept everybody, accept everything, blah, blah, blah. Like, so what if you're gay? So what if you're, you feel me? And it's like, those are good thoughts, but like, can we be like real about shit? Like,
I can be real.
But it's like, we were raised as black people. We was always raised to say that's some white people shit.
What?
Like, nigga, if you told your dad you was gay, what would he say to you?
He would be like, son, I don't accept that.
Exactly. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, we were kind of.
He wouldn't say necessarily as white people shit though. Like,
we were raised not to accept everything that society says is factual. You feel me? Like, we were always raised. That's why I feel like black people.
Is it necessarily that you were raised, or can you come with that on your own?
Nah, because I've come to the like I was always raised with that, black,
Can't you know when shit doesn't add up? Like when people tell you things that just don't connect all the way. Like, I guess that makes sense, but not to me the way I just experienced it. You know what I mean? Like, you can come up with your own way of life. You don't have to follow your parents or your friends or your teachers.
Most people do, though.
Those
are the people that influence you. I think there's a select group of people out there that can genuinely think on their own. You feel me? I feel like there is a superior human, but I don't think it's related exclusively to one race. You feel me? I think it's like
you think we're going to take over? Wait, I don't want to say weird.
It's like a genetic code or some shit. You feel me? Or DNA.
You think there's people that think for themselves that are like plotting to take over, that are going to take over just the gene pool of people that think this way?
Well, nah, I think it's just more so like somebody like an Elon Musk, nigga. Like, that nigga's on another level, bro.
I haven't even researched him a lot. I just hear his name and I see
that nigga, bro. That nigga is like on another level, bro. Like,
I need to do my research.
Like Del Deo, like Tony, friend of the show, that nigga like to say we're chimps compared to him. And when he say that shit, I'm like, nah, I'm not, nigga. I'm just as smart as that nigga. But if I'm being that nigga, no, bro. Like, we're nowhere. Like, the shit we're talking about right now, he kinda has an idea of what it is. You feel me? Like, he can understand, and you feel me?
Do you want to know what a crazy concept is?
What's a crazy concept?
I learned this. This is out of context, but a little bit. But Neil deGrasse Tyson talked about this.
Fuck that nigga too.
All right, fuck you, man. I like him. But he talked about how there's chimps out there that we consider like, they're just chimps. But then there's other chimps out there that we consider smart chimps.
Yeah.
And as you know, their chimps have similar DNA to us. There's like a 2% difference. and the DNA that chimps have to us. Now, I'm going to skip ahead and say, like, what if there is some species in our world or in other worlds that have that 2% difference, but in the opposite direction, and intelligence? You know what I mean? Like, their sign language, like the chimp sign language, and what they create, and when he tell them like to put the red ball in the red bin and put the green ball in the blue bin, and they actually listen to you and they actually do that stuff, you're like, wow, that's a smart chimp. What if like that species of 2% difference kids, they're like, we're like macaroni sculptures and stuff that we put on the refrigerator that we're so proud of. Their kids that have a 2% difference in the opposite direction, like they're doing like all these theories, like
high level equations,
high level equations like Einstein and what's the dude in the wheelchair? What's his name? Stephen Hawkins and all types of Elon Musk type of behavior and equations that they can do, and they're posting it on the refrigerator like it's macaroni sculptures. Like,
well, those are the people I feel we should be listening to. And like, you know how the conspiracy or the theory that they believe there's like a group of people in charge of the world and shit like that.
You think they have that type of potential, like, or not potential, but they're actually like those type of people that have that type of?
Well, we've had those. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm just gonna say point blank period. I don't know.
I love that answer.
I do believe there are. I mean, obviously there are people that exist like Elon Musk.
Tell me you don't know. Please tell me you don't know. Go ahead. What are you talking about?
No, I was saying, like, obviously, like, Elon Musk is a real person. He exists. Nikola Tesla was a real person. Einstein was a real person. Like, we've always had Galileo, all these, all of our popular thinkers and shit, like mathematicians, scientists, engineers, inventors. Like, they've existed, but it's like, they're usually not the ones with the power. It's always either some fucking retarded ass religious figure or some dumbass king or a fucking corrupt president, politician, whatever.
Whoa. Remember the firebomb I was talking about? Don't get your house firebombed, bro.
I feel you. I'm just saying, like, we don't listen to our thinkers, bro. And if I'm wrong about that, if they the actual niggas in charge, then they dumber than we thought they were.
If you guys want to listen to a thinker that dumbs it down for you just a smidge, you gotta listen to Alan Watts. That dude is something special. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm honestly more of like a space guy. Like, I love space, man. It's such a scary thing, but a beautiful thing at the same time.
What do you mean?
Like,
you're into space. Like, you wanna go there and explore?
I would want to, yeah.
Would you do it for money? Or you just do it for?
I'll just do it. I'll just do it. Like, if they told me, like, yo, we want to send you on, like, a space mission, but you'll never come back. You'll literally die in space.
You would do it?
I might be down for that.
Nah, you must be lonely.
Nah, it's not about being lonely. It's about real.
So if you had some pussy down here, you telling me you wouldn't be like, wait a second, let me converse with this pussy real quick.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, if you had some John that you wanted to hit down there, you know what I mean? You wouldn't go straight out into space.
On Earth?
Yeah. There's a chance you never hitting something ever again.
I could take a pocket pussy.
All right. Well, looks like we know where CJ Red.
Bendu.
You going, huh?
Bendu.
Bendu? What does that mean?
Bendu is actually a Star Wars character.
Sounds familiar.
And he's the representation of the Force. So the Force is neither bad or good, dark or light, but it's all encompassing. It's neither.
So there's no dark side?
It's neither good, it's neither bad. No. So the way George...
What the fuck? How is it a dark side then? Why is...
So the real world answer is that George Lucas believes everything is black and white, either you're good or you're bad.
Who's George Lucas?
He's the guy who created Star Wars.
Okay.
He sees the world in a very black and white way. You're either good or you're bad, this and that. There's no in between. Whereas people who wrote like expanded material for Star Wars and that expounded upon Star Wars and shit. And basically it got to the point where You had people like gray Jedi that were like in between and things like that. And
What's a gray Jedi?
I just said it. A person who's neither light nor dark. He literally acts for the betterment of the universe and the Force as a whole. So,
is it the universe or is it his universe?
No, the universe, period. It's a person that...
How does he know what's good for the universe? Wouldn't it be his perception?
Well, it's because in the Star Wars universe, they're more in touch with how the universe works, like the Force is in it. So basically, God is the Force in that, but...
So they just follow the
will of the Force.
The will of God.
No, the will of the Force.
The will of God.
No, the will of the Force.
Their God.
But no, it's crazy. But that's what's crazy. That's what's dope about Star Wars. So the Jedi view the Force as being all good. So basically, if you do anything bad, you're automatically a dark side person. You're a dark side user.
What's bad though?
Huh?
What's bad?
So like...
Damn, look at you.
You
struggled
a little bit.
bit.
No, because it's a lot of shit in there.
All right, it's a lot. Go ahead.
So attachment, so doing something out of lust or love because you love somebody, killing another person because of you feel me? Disobeying orders.
But can't you do that?
So say like you sacrifice. So say like a bomb's about to go off, right? You could either save this whole city filled with 1 million people, or you could save your wife.
But don't you love the whole city as well?
Huh?
Can't you love the whole city? No, I don't want to say don't you, but can't you love the whole city as
well?
well?
You could love the whole city, but in a Jedi's mind, it's a selfish thing to choose that one person over 1 million people. And that's how you lead to the dark side, basically attachment.
So that's the rules of the Force,
that's the rules of the Jedi.
The rules of the Jedi.
Those are the rules of the Jedi. Now the Sith are all about empowerment, you feel me, through oneself, like basically not necessarily self-absorbed, but gaining all the knowledge you can to gain power. It's about power. It's about recognizing that shit.
So like Buddhism.
In a sense. But the thing with the Force is, the thing with the Force, like, you know how Christians like say God is this, God is that. You don't really know what God is. And that's what the Force is. Like, nobody really knows what it is. They just know that it exists. You can not necessarily manipulate it, but certain people are more in tune with it, and they can lift shit with their minds, or they can run at faster speeds and shit like that. Those are your Force users. But it's like the Force is neither good nor bad. It's the Force. It's just there. It's not like it's like, you feel me? Like the Force can decide to wipe out a whole planet, but that's not its fault. That's how things work. That's nature.
But who... Wait, so is the Force nature?
Huh?
Is the Force nature?
Well, the Force it surrounds and binds everything together. It's the fundamental... what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? The fundamental building blocks of existence itself, of the universe.
So what is the
So
Force?
it's like the atoms.
So it's like energy, or is it the atoms?
It's everything.
So it's the atoms and the energy.
It's everything.
It's the atoms, the energy, it's things.
It's
people,
everything.
It's animals, it's trees, it's planets, it's galaxies, it's the space.
Yeah. You're literally almost quoting Yoda right now, but yeah.
I haven't heard Yoda like that. I'm telling you.
You think you're a Jedi? You are no Jedi.
All right, I guess that was Yoda.
But it's like, it's so much, there's so many religious connotations that goes into Star Wars and things like that. Like, it delves into that shit. And it's just, it's dope concepts to me. And then on top of that, you just got badass people. Like, what is that?
Sex on the beach. You want to smell it?
Sure.
Here you go, bud. Some oil.
I feel like you're trying to tell me I stink.
No, I really like that.
Like, you ever had like somebody pull gum out on you and say, "Hey, you want a piece of gum?" I always feel like they're trying to tell me my breath stinks.
I mean, would that be disrespectful?
I mean, you're doing it nicely, but I would rather you just say, "Yo, your breath fucking stinks."
For real? I mean, I wouldn't like that. I would like them to tell me nicely.
I mean, there's a way you could be blunt instead of beating around the bush. Like, "Oh, here's some gum." Like, "Hey, your breath kind of smells. You might want this gum."
Yeah, I say that. That's a nice.
But it's better than niggas just like, "Oh, here, you want some gum? Yo, here's some gum. Take this gum." yo, take this gum. That's when it kind of becomes disrespectful, nigga.
You do shit like that.
I don't do that.
Yes, you do. I
No, I
can
don't.
see you doing that shit.
I've never done
Look
shit
at
like
your
that.
eyes. I know you.
Bro, I've never done shit like that, bro.
Bro. Take this gum. You wouldn't say no shit like that?
No, nigga.
You're drawing.
No, I would not. I've never done no shit like that before.
All right.
I was telling nigga straight, yo, your breath kind of stink. You need this shit.
I've known you for a while, Caleb.
I know you have, nigga, and you know that. Like, see, nigga, you thinking of me, high school me, bro. Like, me and Karan are very good friends. We just, like, lately, because of, life and being adults, haven't been able to chill like that. I've changed a lot since high school, bro.
Remember, we used to play football. I ain't gonna bring it up. Never mind.
Fuck football, man. Yo, Coach Hall is nut ass, bro. That nigga was a fucking nut, bro. I'm pretty sure he did crack.
He did something.
Yo, he was a crackhead, bro. I'm pretty sure he was.
He said like something. What the fuck was wrong with him, man? You remember that last game?
I wasn't there, nigga.
He said, "Everyone, I feel like a fucking failure
I heard about that shit. I wasn't there. Nigga, I quit.
all year. A goddamn failure."
Wait, who
And
the fuck?
we had the cheerleaders in the back that time. Like, you know how the cheerleaders never came.
Yeah.
And they came for the last game. Yeah. And they seen that shit. They was looking like, what?
Whoa. What?
This guy's a nut.
Dog, that whole season was a shit show, bro.
We lost
every game.
every game. One. No, not one.
Every game.
All of them. Every single one of them.
Every game.
Those games were fucking trash.
Bro, we were bad.
I don't even think we won. Like, not one. I don't think we lost one where it was close. Like, even close.
Yeah. Like, they were legitimately considering bringing Darius and Chris down just to get us one win.
They should have had us. They were freshmen.
Yeah.
They were fucking freshmen. And we missed two major components to the freshman team.
Very true. But I feel like we have some good athletes on the squad. It was just like he wasn't.
Nigga, we lost every game.
He wasn't a good coach, bro.
We lost every game.
Bro, it was a
So
couple.
what does it depend on? Does it depend on the coach?
It depends on the coach being able to
players?
connect with the players to bring out the best within the players. That's the whole point of a fucking coach. When you have your coach, when one of your fucking quarterbacks get injured on the field, and this nigga calls him a pussy and doesn't go out on the field to make sure he's okay, nigga, what?
He said, "I really commend the spirit of people that play until they fucking throw up." I said, huh?
Oh, bro.
Like, what? Like, just keep going hard, and if you feel pain, just walk through that shit. And
Don't say names. Don't say names, but
I'm not saying no names.
remember who he kicked off the bus?
Who did you? Oh, you talking about Mr. Chef?
Hey, look, I'm not gonna come at him because I never had any issues with him like that. That shit was hilarious, bro.
That nigga was.
This nigga was like, "Hey, can you move your shoulder pads off the bus? Off the bus. Get off the bus!" No, that nigga would snap out of nowhere. He would be like quiet. It would be like a little quiet storm. Then out of nowhere, this nigga would start snapping. That is that dumbass song.
I feel like he was doing something. He had to be doing a little.
The Middletown March. Remember that shit?
I remember the guy we're talking about that got kicked off the bus.
What?
He was bullied in class, and by two students that I really did not like. And I remember they would be in the class and they would say, "Hey, yo, let's go make some music."
Hey.
And I'll be like, "Oh, shit." And they would commence to get up out of their seats, walk to the back of the classroom where Mr. Chef was, and punch the shit out of him.
Jesus Christ.
And inducing all types of welts and wounds and sounds that sounded like a band was playing in the back of the room. And the teacher, she would just turn around and be like, hey, quit it with the noise. Wow. Like they were actually playing music. No, someone was getting their ass whooped. Bitch, what is wrong with you? Everyone would look in the class like, what the fuck?
And that shit happened at Middletown, bro.
Oh, whoa,
Fucking-
whoa. We doing names now?
Fucking PC ass Middletown.
Yeah, man. They don't give a fuck. They give a fuck, but they don't.
They give a fuck when there's somebody retarded or some shit.
They give a fuck when it's like
Yo.
the fucking star of the fucking football team.
Remember they would do that fucking dumbass spread the word to end the word shit?
Do you believe in that?
I don't, because I believe in saying whatever the fuck I want to. But I also
Whatever you want to?
I also believe in consequences for what you had to say. So if you say some reckless shit and somebody check you for it, you can't be mad at them.
Do you believe in calling women bitches?
If they're acting like bitches, yeah.
Whoa.
Which is majority of the time.
Whoa. Not a majority, but I agree with you.
Not majority of the time. See,
I mean,
I would say
I don't really like
majority of the time they're acting like bitches. Minority of the times they're acting like cunts.
What's the difference between a bitch and a cunt?
I feel like a bitch is like she yelling at you because like you like forgot to do the fucking dishes. Being a cunt is accusing you of cheating when you didn't like do anything. You were literally in the house all day.
Isn't that a bitch? Like, what are you?
That's
what are
more
you
of a
saying?
cunt. That's cuntish. I feel like a bitch is somebody that's just a bitch because like that's just their
Can
personality.
you bring a definition to the word bitch and cunt?
See, I
'Cause it
think
sounds-
cunt is like somebody is like I think cunt is a female who's like very unhappy with her life and she thus takes that out on people around her and people she interacts
That
with.
sounds like bitch to me.
I think a bitch is somebody. I think that's just a natural. I think most women are bitches. That's why you'll hear some women they don't like being around women, bro. I think cunt is reserved.
I don't like being around some dudes. Some niggas be on some shit. Like I not on some like weird or I don't know. Like I know how guys get. You don't like being around guys. Wow, that's a little strange. No, like niggas really be on some weird stuff. Like,
Well, it's weird. See, look, I'll say
like,
this.
I like weird people. I like people that know how to think.
I feel you. I do too. It's like with me, I can be around females and be friends with females, but it's like I'm also very horny a lot.
Whoa, this conversation's taking a turn. I don't know if I'm. Hey, go ahead.
I mean, I'm just being real.
Okay, so you're a horny guy.
Yeah, I'm a hornball.
A horn ball?
Yeah,
Can you be a ball that's horny?
same thing.
I don't know, man. 'Cause
I just thought
it's
hornball
another-
sounded
it's a
better.
Whole nother shape. Is
Not
it a
like
shape?
like you heard
Or
a
is that a
cornball.
feeling?
I'm a hornball.
A horn ball.
Yeah,
Shut the hell up.
I'm a very horny guy, bro.
Do you have a vagina that is not a real vagina?
No. I've been thinking about getting one though. That shit gets your stroke game right, bro. A pocket pussy gets your stroke game right, bro.
Why can't your stroke game get right just by using your hand?
Cause it's like, nigga, you're jerking like this with your hand.
Like what? Wait, don't tell them that you're showing me. Like what? You need to explain.
I'm
to them.
totally showing. I got my dick out and I'm showing them how.
Whoa,
I jerk
whoa,
off
whoa,
right now.
whoa! No, he's not. He's not. Please don't listen to this guy.
But nah, like when you jerk, I'm really not. I'm showing emotions though. Like when you jerking, you're not really doing shit. Even if you like move your hand, it's not. You got a pocket pussy. You could literally put that joint on the bed, like lay it down and just.
You could definitely
stroke.
You
that
can definitely.
joint.
You can definitely just explain it to me, and I can get it. You don't need to like show me.
Or you could just get pussy.
That too.
Yeah.
I love getting some vagina, man. Yeah. Feels nice.
I just feel like, all right, I'm about to attack you real quick.
Oh, don't do it. Nah.
Don't do it. You don't want to talk about that right now?
Nah, I don't want to talk
I
about
feel
that.
because you already know where I'm about to go, nigga.
Please don't go there. Not today.
I feel you. Is she gonna listen to this though?
I don't know, but I'd rather not right now.
You got some shit going on.
A little bit.
I feel
Because
you.
I feel like shit might not be going the way I want. So
I don't want to get you in trouble. Then
not even the trouble thing. So I need to make sure shit is right because it's kind of looking kind of weird right now.
I feel you, man. Maybe this is the right time to have that conversation. This is the universe trying to tell you, hey, yo, this is God.
Do you do breaks or anything? Like a 2-minute break?
I'm God.
Do you do like 2-minute breaks?
You need to take a piss?
Yes.
Go take a piss.
All right,
I'll entertain the people while you take a piss.
All right, I'm gonna take a Wiz Khalifa.
So on the topic of jerking off in front of Quran.
Whoa! Damn it! I mean, for like a half a goddamn second, I ain't even. He's not doing that.
Yeah, I'm not. But I'm gonna entertain the people.
I'm going to the bathroom.
Yeah. So what's up, guys? We're just talking and everything.
This is not Quiet Storm, nigga.
Where you going?
Where's the bathroom? Oh, straight. Got you. I thought you had one down here.
Nope. Yeah. So 42 podcast. You know, I've been enjoying it so far, guys. You know, it's been fun doing these shows. You know, with people. You know, people I fuck with. You know, having my friends come through and talk, especially somebody like Karan. You know, me and Karan think sometimes on a similar pattern. It's not a lot. You know, nobody thinks the same on everything. So, but yeah, like the shit, it's been fun. Like I love talking to people. Like I want to have some new people. I was thinking about doing like a separate thing from the 42 show where I literally kind of like interviewish, but not really. Like get them comfortable with me a little bit, but not a lot, to the point where like I just talk to somebody brand new, like nobody that I don't know all that well, and just talk to them, get to know them. Like you don't see that often. You don't see real shit like that. You feel me? You see it on. I guess you can see it on interviews, and even some podcasts do. I think Rogan had a couple people on he didn't know prior to the show. Like he obviously met them, you know, to get them on the show, but he didn't know them and things like that. But I legitimately was having like, you know, a conceptual thought in my head about like, yo, a show where I don't know anybody and we just have like a conversation like just out of nowhere. Like we just turn the mics on. You know, we might drink a little bit before, smoke some. You know what I mean? Although I do not smoke weed at all. And yeah, just having that conversation, man. It's all about speaking with people, you know, talking to people, getting to know people. You know, that's what this whole thing we call life is about. So I was thinking about doing that. So let me know if y'all want to see something like that. I was just talking to them about I was thinking about doing a show.
Oh, I'm back, by the way.
Yeah, Karan's back. I was thinking about doing a show to where I don't know somebody and I sit down with them like this, like how we're talking, and we just get to know each other through the course of the conversation.
What if they just stare at you, just back and forth on some weird shit, just
staring the whole time, like men that stare at goats, like just.
Yeah.
We're intensely staring at each other right now.
Yeah.
While we're jerking off.
Well, wait a second. Nobody's jerking off here. I'm not jerking off.
I'm totally jerking off.
No,
I'm about to climax. All right, I'm done.
No, I definitely just seen that. That's disgusting.
I just
don't
put
know
my
why
dick
you
away.
did that. Huh?
I just put my dick away. I was telling him I put my dick away.
Yeah, man, you're fucking disgusting.
Bro, I like fucking with people, bro. Nigga, I already told you I'm a troll, nigga.
How was Texas, man?
Huh?
Where'd you go?
I went to Georgia, nigga.
Georgia.
Very hot.
I forgot my man JQ's in Texas.
I heard he was in Texas. I heard some other things too.
Yeah, well, we're not going to talk about those other things.
I feel you. I'm not going to air him out. I want him on the show. Next time we come back to Delaware, I want him on the show.
Yeah, I mean, he can come back and he can talk about all the things he want to talk about.
I tell niggas on this, like...
You know he going to be on some shit, though. He not going to tell you everything.
All right, nigga, I already know how Jakai is, bro. That's my guy. I already know how that nigga is, bro. Like, it's weird, though, because it's like... It's weird. Like, and the friendships are weird.
What you mean, man?
Like, people I thought that was going to be like my friends now are not my friends. Like that.
Like who? I didn't think you were going to be my friend later because you was on some nut shit.
I was.
You was on some nut shit.
Nah, don't say it real, bro. I was on some fuckboy shit.
You was on. I said, man, you went 100% against the bro code, and I said, wow.
Facts, yeah.
You can't do that. Are we going to talk about what that fucking thing was?
We can if you want to. I don't give a fuck.
All right, what's up?
I was on some fuckboy shit, yo. I shitted on my bro to get some pussy.
How did you do that?
I mean, I'm not trying to air homegirl out. Like,
I mean, you got to say her name.
Like, she was, I know, I found out, you know, he broke up with her and everything. I slid in there.
Wait. Say it a little clearer, so because you over here telling me to speak up, I want to hear you speak up.
Say it with your chest, nigga.
Real rap, go ahead.
But nah, bro, it's some high school shit, bro. It's some young bullshit.
So you downplayed, somebody else
to boost
to get
myself.
some vagina.
Hey, look, man, look. Sometimes you just got shit on your niggas, bro.
No,
Sometimes you gotta be fake.
you should never ever be fake. You should just try your best to be as real as possible without hurting the people that you love.
I feel you. And I told you I was wrong for that. I tell you every time I see you, I was wrong for that shit.
You don't got to tell me every time because I want to be reminded because I be wanting to fuck you up.
For some high school shit, bro.
Not necessarily.
Some young bullshit, bro. This is like freshman year or sophomore year because I met y'all niggas sophomore year.
And then it's like I don't even feel like you got one up on me because it's like I fucked with her again. Like we was still like messing around and shit like afterwards.
Yeah.
So it's like, and now I'm like I'm not even in that relationship anymore.
Yeah.
I mess with a whole bunch of like different other girls, and then now I'm in a relationship.
Which I think. All right, I'm not gonna say that.
I mean, like we don't gotta talk about it right now.
Yeah, I feel it. You already know where I want to go, bro, because you know where I stand on relationships. So,
Where do you stand on relationships?
I'm not necessarily anti-relationship, but I think people should heavily consider not getting into one
Why is that?
and chilling, cause we don't know our.
I've been in a relationship with myself and haven't had a relationship with anybody else, and I gotta tell you that it's fucking lonely.
I like being lonely, bro.
Well, other people don't.
I like solitude. I like my solitude, bro.
That's your reality.
That's not my reality, though. I feel like most people do. At the end of the day, the way I look at
that
it,
could be most, but then there's some people that don't. So it's like
when I look at it,
yours.
you come in this world alone and you go out alone. That's the way I look at it.
But do you?
You do.
Or can you go out in a room full of people?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, like, what is it called? You meet your maker.
Do you think you meet your maker?
I'm just saying, like, I like the term.
See, look at you. You over
Yeah,
here
I'm
just
a-
making assumptions. These big ass exertions, nigga.
Exertions. God.
I know what that means now.
The Lord.
Yeah, we're right. You know what I mean?
But nah, I think, bro, once you can go out in a room full of people, sure, but like once them lights go out, you by yourself for those moments before you're just gone. You feel me?
How do you know that?
Because that's what happens when you die.
Have you been dead?
Like, you know, your brain still, like, you still have functioning shit.
Okay, but have you
feel
been
me?
dead?
Huh?
Have you been dead?
No, I haven't.
If you have not been there to experience whatever that we're talking about, whatever you think that experience is like, but you've never experienced it.
So you think you died?
How do you know for a fact that's what happens?
So you think you die along with somebody else's consciousness? Like, you think there is your consciousness and somebody else's when you die?
Have you ever heard of Yo-Yo Hakusho?
I think I told you anime's trash.
You know, I don't get an animation like that.
No.
Well, in the show, he dies, and immediately after he dies, his soul comes up, and he's still like a person. Like, he still has a body almost, but it's in spirit form. And he meets a Grim Reaper, so to speak, to lead him into whatever afterlife he's going into. So, like,
Sounds beautiful.
It sounds beautiful, but
Sounds
I'm saying, like,
unrealistic.
that's just a concept of there could be a space between the life you live in right now that's about to be gone, the life that's in between.
So you're talking about purgatory?
There could be some type of purgatory that you never know. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I love the answer, I don't know. Just tell me you don't know, because that's a very honest fucking answer. It's also an answer that people can't just come to grip with. Like,
I mean, this is just interjection. Like, I don't really know, you feel me? Or not interjection. Or
just say that.
But what I'm saying is, like, nigga, fuck relationships, nigga. That's bottom line what I'm saying, nigga.
All right, go ahead.
Fuck all that shit, nigga.
All right.
Like, fuck these hoes.
They
nigga.
hurt. I know you trying to get away from that point, but they.
Nah, it's not about pain.
It's a lot of pleasure, but it's a lot of pain.
But I'll say this. All right, but let me get to my real point, though. My real point is that I feel human beings don't reach their maximum potential because we're always tied to some form of emotion, bro. Like, you can't help that you're born into a family. Like, you have to have a family. But it's like,
What if you weren't born into a family?
Then you're an orphan, and a lot of them are very successful people.
Do you know that for a fact? There's a lot of orphans out there. There's a lot of orphans that you don't know.
I'm sure there's a lot of bum ass orphans out there, but I'm sure
A lot
there's
of
like
orphans that turned to bums. There's a lot of orphans that killed themselves. A lot of orphans that just are in the the slave trade.
you just gotta kill yourself sometimes, bro.
I mean,
Sometimes you just have to be a sex slave.
I don't think you have to be.
I want to be a sex slave to a couple women on this planet.
Guess what? If you don't want to be a sex slave,
If you could choose one woman on this planet to be a sex slave to, who would it be?
Wait, I had to wrap my brain around what the fuck you just said.
If you could choose one woman to be a sex slave,
You gotta say it
to,
slow.
If,
Not that damn slow. Speed it up like 2 times.
If you
1.5.
can
1.5.
choose any woman on this planet to be a sex slave to, who would it be? This nigga about to say my girl.
Oh yeah, I was about to.
You fucking faggot.
All right, we want. All right. She already know. She already know who it would be. It'd be either Janae or
Janae who?
Aiko.
That's a good choice.
Janae Aiko. Oh my goodness. Wait. Hold on a second. I would. Who else? That's about it. That's all I can think
Just
of.
Janae Aiko?
And my girlfriend.
I feel you. It's about 3 chicks for me.
3? You got 3 of them?
Yeah.
You said 1.
I got 3.
All right, what's your 3?
Beyonce, Sanaa Lathan, and Scarlett Johansson.
Why Beyonce? What is Beyonce doing for you?
I would eat Beyonce's butt, bro.
Why would you? Why?
I eat her butt.
Beyonce is like old. I mean, please don't hurt me. Beyonce,
Oh, don't sing your killers after me. We can talk.
she got the killer bees, right? Or whatever they're called.
Nah, remember that nigga Kanye was on was on stage snapping. He was going crazy.
I did hear about that.
Yeah, this nigga was like, Jay-Z, don't sing your killers after me, man. We can talk about it. But nah, yeah. Beyonce, Sanaa Lathan, and Scarlett Johansson.
I don't get the Beyonce thing. Like,
Why not? She bad.
she's not even all that.
She is, though.
All right. What about Regina Hall
Oh, yeah, that's another one, too. I eat her butt.
or Regina King?
Both
Wait,
of them.
they different. They different.
Both of them.
Both of them?
Both of them.
All right, what about damn.
What? You trying to think
Is it Naomi Campbell? What's her name?
Nia Long?
Not Nia Long. Nah. I've seen the way she looks now. I don't want to hate. I'm not trying to hate because I know people are going to be some shit.
Friday Nia Long, nigga?
Yeah, she's not all that right now.
Hey, look, man. Sometimes you don't hate it.
I don't know if that's gonna bring your shit down or anything.
I'll fuck Jill Scott, bro.
Jill Scott, that's
You saw her on stage. She was sucking dick.
she was sucking the mic.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
You think she does that?
She got talent, bro.
You think she does that?
Bro, she cupped the balls, dog.
She cupped the balls.
She cupped the imaginary balls, bro.
I remember her doing that. It's nasty.
Oh, my God.
I like nasty stuff. Jill Scott, if you're out there.
You like to get your butt eaten?
Whoa!
What? What? Nigga, I asked you a question.
No,
You don't?
I've never had it.
Would you try it?
No,
Why?
because I feel like.
Come on, you're supposed to be the open-minded free guy. Huh?
What you mean, the open-minded free guy?
You're supposed to be open-minded.
There's things that I haven't even like tried to.
Have
open
you
my
eaten a
mind.
girl's ass before?
No, I thought about it. I've talked to a lot of older dudes. They'd be like, "Yeah, man, like,
Yeah,
that's
it's
how
all
you
the
know.
time.
That's your what do you call it? When you get to that stage of your life,
Oh, midlife shit.
that's that stage in your life, man. You got to get there, and this is when you eat ass around your 30s. Like what? You eat ass in your 30s now? Is that what we do?
Bruh, it's nothing wrong with getting,
It's like a ritual.
It's nothing wrong with getting your ass eaten, though, bro.
You get your ass eaten or you eat ass.
Both.
What's worse?
I don't think, I wouldn't say worse.
Oh damn! So you would get your ass eaten?
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know.
So if you would get your ass eaten, right? What position would you be in?
Oh, nigga, I'm full legs above the head,
Oh,
nigga.
legs above the head.
She holding my legs up.
Can that
nigga.
even happen?
Huh?
I don't. Pardon my language, but
I'm kind of flexible for a big guy, bro.
Your anatomy will allow you to put your legs behind your fucking head.
I'm kind of flexible for a big guy, bro.
I don't think that's okay. I don't want to even picture it. I'm gonna.
Actually, no, I might be face down. Actually, just straight
face
up,
down,
looking
ass
back at
up.
it. Looking back at it.
That's the way you like to get your ass ate. That's disgusting.
Nigga, I'm joking. I don't know because I've never tried it before.
Or all fours like a fucking puppy.
Yo, they called that nigga Charlemagne slipping like that, bro.
Whoa.
You never seen that picture, bro? Dog, they literally, this nigga, he denies that it's him, but it's like literally a picture of Charlemagne, like straight up, like on all fours, looking back like this. With his ass smoking out, bro.
Yeah, was he clothed?
No, nigga, butt ass nigga, bro. You couldn't see like his dick or nothing because he was on all fours, so you couldn't see shit.
What? That's weird. Usually you see
That shit was funny,
penis. Was he like on the side?
No, nigga, he was like, it was like kind of a side angle, kind of, but like above a little bit. And I was like, yo, his wife probably got mad at him and leaked that picture. That's probably what happened.
He eats ass.
Yeah, he gets his ass eaten too, I'm pretty sure.
How you feel about toes? Not a toe person? Mm-mm. I'm not a toe person either. Mm-mm. I know niggas that say, man, you just gotta put the toe in your mouth.
Yeah,
man.
that's weird. That's weird.
What is the toe in your mouth doing for you?
I don't know.
What is it? Is it the taste? Is it the
Would
texture?
you be into pegging?
No.
Do you know what it is?
I know you're trying to say like it's getting fucked in the ass, and I'm not with it. Buy a goddamn toy that a girl puts on. Yes, I know what the fuck. Yes, it's a strap on. All right, so here's my thing.
What if your girl came to you and wanted to do it though?
No. So here's my ex wanted to do that. I'm not going to put her name out there.
Oh yeah.
I told you about that?
You didn't tell you. No, this is kind of a revelation. I've literally found things about friends doing this show that I did not know before. Matt told me some shit on our show.
Was it like homosexual?
I consider it.
I didn't watch it.
Literally, this nigga would literally fuck a man and still hold on to that he's straight. And that's my guy. I love him, but it's like he'll do that.
So like, are you sexually attracted to a man if you're able to fuck a man?
I don't know.
Or are you thinking about another woman's butthole, or what's going on here? I'm bold.
This is weird territory, man.
I mean, I would have to have him in the room. I feel like he'd be like, I'd be like, come on, Matt. Man. We saying names and shit now.
I mean, he said it on the show, like what he said.
Right, you know.
Like he said it on it. It's like in the universe now.
Yeah, I need to talk to Matt. I don't know.
Talk to him on this show. I need the clicks.
I would ask him all the questions.
All the questions.
I never knew he did that. Did he really?
That he did what?
He said he had sex with another man.
No. I was like using hyperbole. I was saying Matt would literally fuck a man and still say that he's straight. Yeah.
He would.
Yeah.
He fucking would.
He would fuck. No.
He would.
I'm not saying that
he did.
I'm not saying that he did and that he would fuck a man. I'm saying that if he happened to fuck a man, he would still say that he's straight.
Why?
Because Matt is Matt, bro. No, that's
that
literally
whole
Matt.
Tank thing? Did you see that Tank thing?
Nah,
he was like, it's not gay if you suck a dick. It's only gay if like you keep sucking dick. Like, because if you want to suck the dick one time to see if you want to try it, like on some open-minded type shit, then
Matt's literally a contrarian, bro. So I don't take him seriously when he says shit. Just to be completely honest with you.
What about like niggas that we know that like that are in relationships with other niggas?
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't want to get into that.
I don't want to get into that.
I mean, like,
we can actually. You know what? No, fuck it, we can.
All right, go ahead. Let's get into it.
You get into it. You started it.
I always started it. All right, you want to do that? All right, let's get it.
What?
So, like, Like, how do you feel that I'm in control now? How do you feel about a man and another man getting it on, blitzing each other's booties
I mean,
or whatever they do?
like I
don't know
said,
what
I
they
like
do.
to preface this conversation by saying that it is those two people's, it's their American right to be able to do that. They have the right to do that. That's the basic human right. And honestly, I'm a person. I've kind of changed my stances on the LGBTQ plus subtract the two plus L plus Q, whatever letter or number they'll use next. With that joke being said, it's like I really don't give a fuck. It's just that literally every time I turn on the TV, it's some gay shit on there. Every time every ad is like some gay shit. You feel me?
Is that necessarily a bad thing?
It's not. It seems like programming though. I would be saying, you feel me? It feels like they're trying to make us think something. And
Do
it's
you know
like,
what government means?
huh?
Do you know what government means?
Governing people, I guess. Nigga, I don't.
You know what mental government mentality?
Nah.
Governing somebody's mental
Well, yeah, I guess so.
to control or to guide somebody's mind.
Yeah. And it's weird because I'm literally like contradicting myself what I was saying earlier. But it's like I feel like that's my free will speaking. Imagine if I never had free will. I wouldn't even know. You feel me?
Even though what?
Like, I'm so against group thought. But like I'm for
What's
group thought. Like that hive mind mentality, like everybody thinking the same thing, everybody on the same page with everything and not being different. That's what group thought is. So I'm not for group thought, but I am for the restriction of free will, taking away free will. Not necessarily that I'm for it. I'm saying like, say like, if we hypothetically could exist in a world without free will, basically.
How do you know this is actually free will or this is just predetermined? Like
That's very true.
We're doing everything in the plan of whatever is going on.
What if we're not really the real thing?
Explain.
Quantum mechanics.
Explain what quantum mechanics are.
I mean, Doug, I'm not smart enough to explain this shit, dude.
Then why even say it? I don't mean to come at you crazy, Caleb, but you
Sounds
can't be
smart.
saying stuff you don't fucking know what it is.
Well, it's like I know what it is, but it's so like hard for me to explain it because I'm still going through the process of understanding it myself.
So should you say things that you don't know what the actual
Nah,
concept
because
or
it's like a
definition
theory.
is?
So basically, it's a theory in quantum mechanics to where they believe that, like, so the multiverse theory. You've heard of the multiverse theory, right? Like, there's multiple versions of you based upon decisions that you've made in alternate realities and shit like that. So at what point?
You have to define what an alternate reality is. You can't
So,
just
like-
be saying things
Okay.
and not explaining what they mean. Oh,
In another reality, I didn't throw that pen at you.
you're a fucking asshole.
That's the best way I can explain it.
Well,
Like,
in this reality, you're a fucking asshole.
I mean, I'm an asshole. Yeah, in this reality, I'm an asshole. I get that back, actually.
You suck my dick.
Daddy.
Well, it was metaphorical. It was a metaphorical dick.
That was metaphorically me being gay.
I don't think so.
Maybe in another universe, I was gay.
And you actually meant it, but not meant it. Go ahead, what you were talking about.
What if in another universe?
Don't say nothing extremely fucking out of pocket.
I was trying to think of something. I couldn't think of nothing off the cuff.
I
was
thought you
trying
were
to
gonna
think
be
of some
like, we were in here doing some crazy stuff.
shit. Oh no, I wasn't gonna say that shit.
All right, cool. Because I was like, dog. please
Now I'm
don't.
kind of thinking about saying that shit though.
Don't.
What if we were fucking right now and I'm not doing a podcast in another universe?
All right, that's 42, right? We out.
But nah. So like quantum mechanics and shit. Like basically, like what is the base you? What if we're not the base of us? You feel me? What if we're not the real thing? We're just like alternate versions of like. At what point? What is Quran zero? You feel me?
Quran zero. What is zero? Nothing, right?
Patient zero though. Like what is the genesis of Quran? So of
Is
all
it the first? Are you talking about one? Or are you talking about zero? Is zero nothing, or is it something?
well, you know how they say like patient zero, like where the virus started.
Okay,
basically.
so it's like basically the first one, but it's not one, it's
Yeah,
zero.
yeah.
Just like when you're born, you're not one, you're zero.
Exactly.
Or you're not 9 months.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Shouldn't you be a year old, like 4 months later?
Technically. But that's besides the point.
All right.
But so really, how old are you?
I'm 22.
So really, you're 23.
23. I'm actually 23. My birthday's coming up in March.
So I'm older than you?
Maybe.
I'm 23 right now.
When's your birthday coming up?
My birthday was in August.
No, I'm saying I'm 23 right now.
You're 23 right now?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're older than me then. All right. But
Yeah, my bad.
my birthday's in August.
Spoke.
I thought you said
you know
were
you get
22.
old and you just stop talking about your age. You just like, fuck it, I'm aging.
Yeah.
Right? You got gray hairs yet?
Not yet.
I've seen people at my job that's younger than me with
I had a
gray
great
hairs.
pube though.
Whoa.
It was weird. I pulled it out. It kind of hurt.
I heard they grow back even more.
Yeah, they do.
So you got like a whole...
That's why my beard came back fuller, man. Like I literally cut it off and it grew back fuller.
When did you get you some vagina, man?
Man, I'm chilling, bro.
You sure?
Not really. I mean, dog, I can get my own, bro. I've been working on a couple plays.
Not like we need to get you some vagina, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what can we do to increase the opportunities of you getting vagina?
Honestly, it's not even about like putting my. I don't know. I would say it is me being in opportunities, and it's not like. It's not that I'm just like necessarily. It's like so like. I'll be wanting it at certain points, but then it's like, so I don't want it more so than I do want it. If that makes sense.
It does not.
All right, so it's like majority of the time I'm not even thinking about vagina.
For real.
For real. Like honestly,
and you're like a late 20, not late, early 20s fuck demon.
Cause it's like
with no pocket pussy.
I need to get a pocket pussy though.
Like, you need to get a pocket pussy, but you're not thinking about vagina. Okay, makes sense to me.
Nah, but it's like, nigga, you know when you get in the moods, bro. It's like when you fucking. It's like a junkie. It
feels
bro.
like it's not even a junkie. It feels like a duty. Like I have to do this at least once a day.
Bro, exactly. That's what it is.
I mean, some people might not think that, but hey, look, I'm gonna be honest here. And I think at least once a day keeps the fuck demon away.
Let's just say I surpassed that a lot.
Surpass what?
I surpassed that a lot.
How many times today?
I'm not about to say this on the air, bro.
You're not gonna say what?
I'm not gonna say it on the air. I'm not.
All right. I mean,
25.
25?
Yeah.
I don't think you have a dick anymore now. Fucking.
Kind of feels chafy right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh shit! You need some fucking cocoa butter. We need to be sponsored by. Can we say names?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. Bruh. Honestly, that's why I don't think about that a lot, because I'm so invested in this podcast, bro, and this being successful.
Do you think that fucks it up?
Nah, it's not even that fucks me up. It's more so like I have social anxiety like a motherfucker. You know, it's hard for me to talk to people, and then especially women, period. So it's like...
So if I had a vagina right now, you'd be like, what the fuck?
Not necessarily. It's just like women I'm attracted to, I'll say that. But even women I'm attracted... It's weird, because I have a female friend now that I talk to that I find attractive, but like I don't think about like, y'all want to fuck this bitch consistently, you feel me? It's like I can actually be her friend, if that makes sense.
See, I don't think you want like somebody that you just want to fuck. I think you want somebody that you can actually think and talk to and exchange ideas.
I want to exchange ideas but not exchange emotions.
Confused. Because ideas come with emotions. Like
not necessarily.
They're intertwined.
Like, I want to be able to talk to a chick about...
She's going to be like, so the concept of... You're going to be real robotic and have no feelings.
Bro, if I could make an android, bro, I would.
She's just going to be weird as fuck. Like, she not going to say, like... You going to want some type of emotion coming out of that drone. That drone.
I just don't like emotions, bro.
Droid.
I really don't like showing emotions at all. I hate it. Like, the only emotion I'm comfortable with showing is anger.
I know people that don't talk with emotion, and it irks the shit out of me.
Like who?
Like, I'm not naming any names, but
I feel you. I feel you. Yeah.
But I'd be like,
But who though?
I'd be like, just put a little emotion, a little fluctuation in your voice, a little bounce, a little, what's going on, buddy?
I
Like,
feel
yeah,
you.
man. I'll be like, yo, what's going on, dog? Like, why can't you just
I don't know. I just
express yourself to me? And
I guess I feel weak when I show emotion.
you feel weak.
Yeah. I don't like that shit. I feel like anytime you show emotion, it's grounds for people to use it against you.
I feel like that's something your family, your father, your mother put into you.
Nah, not at all. That's something I learned.
From where?
The world, nigga. Being in
The world. So it shows you that showing emotions is weak.
Yeah, that you can't trust nobody, bro.
I mean,
I don't trust anybody.
you have to have. There's different levels of trust. You
Nah, I
can't
don't
just
trust
say,
anybody. I realize that people are people and they're capable of anything and treat them as such.
I think you. I feel like you can't completely trust people, but in order for you to navigate through life, you need to have some sort of.
If it came out tomorrow that you killed 50 kids in the school, it would be sad to hear, but I wouldn't be surprised because you're human.
Okay.
And human beings are capable of anything.
Would it be surprised based off of how you know me?
Huh?
Would you be surprised based off of how you knew me?
I would be surprised by the events that led you to that, but I wouldn't be surprised by you doing that act itself because of those events.
Interesting.
Yeah. Everybody has their breaking point.
So you tell me you would destroy things and people if, like, I don't know, just because it's your breaking point?
I mean, you wouldn't really. It's kind of like for when people have those breaks and shit like that, it's kind of like they black out when you hear about people that do shit like that. You feel me?
You have like segments on here.
Huh?
You have like segments like, let's talk about this now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or do you?
I
Like,
mean, well,
just
we
go-
gotta, we about to be out of here soon because we got,
wrap it up.
yeah, we got like an hour and 36 right now, bro.
All right, I might get butt ass naked.
Hey.
Just kidding, guys. I don't do that stuff.
Yeah. He's Christian.
It's only the first show.
He's Christian.
It's only the first one. I'll be back.
He's saving himself for Jesus.
Every time I come back, I'll take off an article of
Gay.
sock. I'll take off a sock.
Yo, bring a female next time.
I don't have any females. Don't try to put smut on my name.
Wait, but what about that girl at the party at the other night?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, you want to get your nigga in trouble, bro? You say that shit. Hey, what's up with the girl from the other party the other night, nigga?
Hey.
Your girl gonna look at you, yo. That you're not even gonna look. That's gonna be one of them. You just look straight for it, nigga, like you on trial, nigga.
Nah, I'll be like this. Look, I'm gonna be like, what girl at the party? You talking about Brittany, Brianna, Brajay. I forgot the John name. What are you talking about?
Quite a name.
Huh?
Nah, I was making a joke. Like I was basically saying I was gonna get you in trouble, and then you just start name dropping niggas. So.
Name dropping. I'm dropping all the names. What's up? It's like, no. Ain't no fucking names, man. These are all made up, man.
I mean, can't take it back once you said it.
I
can't take back the words I never said. Remember that shit?
You even like the album?
Was that Lupe Fiasco? Yeah, that was that. That was the album everybody hated from that nigga. The Lasers.
I like that album.
I liked it too. It was very poppy, but I liked it.
Poppy.
Yeah.
I like that.
Already, the show goes on all right.
You like when girls call you Poppy?
I do, especially when the Spanish girls.
Have you had a Spanish girl call you
I
Poppy?
have not, bro. Well, yeah, I've had a Spanish girl call me Poppy in like a sexual, non-sexual way. So she said it and looked at me and smirked, but we ended up not having sex, and she didn't call me Poppy during sex.
What happened to that one John?
What one, John?
The one John.
What one, John?
She's married, never mind.
Start with the beginning of her name. What does her name start with?
What does her name start with?
Like the letter.
Her name starts with the goddamn J. I think. Come on, man. I don't like doing this game because it's like I might as well just say her fucking name.
We both know this girl?
Kinda.
I was talking to her?
Yeah.
Oh.
She's big now?
Oh, okay. Not that one. Okay.
Oh, this is like goddamn
It's fucking
charades.
yeah. What does she look like?
Fuck.
Dark skin, light skin, white, black?
She's white.
She's white.
Yeah.
Nigga, don't you dare, nigga. Don't you ever. Nigga, I will stab you in your throat, nigga. Don't you ever, bro.
I don't like
nigga,
this
I will
talk.
murder you, delete this podcast because it'd be evidence of me murdering you, nigga. And I will don't you ever say I would no, nigga, no, never. Nigga, that is a little schmut, bro. And you treat her as such.
All right. We're not going to name just because you said that. That's not cool.
I ain't say her name, bro. I called her out of her name. Yo.
She's a smut.
She's a little whore, bro.
All right. Let's continue on. I don't want to talk about this girl. It's kind of mean.
Yeah, it is. Nigga,
You smoke weed?
I do. Not.
Nah.
I do not.
Why not?
Because I go to college now, and like, if my college happens to hear this, I don't smoke weed.
I smoke marijuana.
I'm totally not smoking.
So it's like smoking marijuana against like college rules?
Nah, but I don't even want them to have that. Like, I say enough of fuckery on here, just adding on drugs on top of that wouldn't be a good look.
I mean, listen, man, you gotta live your truth, man.
Bro, in America nowadays, you can't. Yo, you gotta be PC as fuck. So I compromise.
I think you should try everything.
So I'm willingly a Trump supporter, but I don't smoke weed.
You don't support Trump. You don't even know that nigga. You don't know what his breath smell like. What his kicks look like.
Bro, I'm a Trump supporter, bro.
What his breath smell like.
I don't know. I'm a Trump supporter, though.
How you don't know what his breath smell like, but you support this nigga.
Yeah.
Shut up.
But yeah, so all right, bro. I think we should go ahead and wrap this up, though. We at 145, man. It's been real talking to you, bro. I always like talking to you. We literally this whole show talk like how we normally talk.
I don't like talking to you because you're fucking.
I'm what?
I don't know, man. You're cool, I guess.
I guess that's the same thing I say to myself too. I'm cool, I guess.
Some days you're all right.
Yeah, I realized like something. I've been working. I was talking to my homegirl the other day.
Homegirl, what?
Yeah.
You got a homegirl. Yeah. Is she cute?
I mean, I find her attractive, but like I said, she's my friend.
Just friend? Is she ugly? That's what it is.
Nah, she's not ugly. It's just that like
you gotta tell me off air she's ugly.
Nah, she's a legit friend. I'll say that. But nah, but I was like, sometimes I'll say shit to people thinking out loud, like thinking about, something I've been thinking about myself recently, and I realize I'm a very flaky person.
Like who?
Huh?
Like who?
Who you talking about?
Who be flaky?
Oh, I don't want to say names. I'm not going to air people out.
Who be flaking?
I do. I know that.
You do be flaking. I was flaking because I was supposed to come to the New Year's, John. I thought you were talking about me.
Oh no, I wasn't talking about you. Nah, I'm just saying that I feel like I'm a very, and it more so comes from just my anxiety. Like sometimes I just don't want to talk to people, bro. Like I literally sometimes force myself to talk to people, especially at work, dog. Like,
they say it helps. Like the more you talk to people, the better you get at talking to people.
But I talk to myself, so why should I talk to other people?
Because talking to other people is not yourself. It's like.
But isn't yourself a person?
I mean, it's different because
I'm a person, right?
You necessarily know yourself to an extent, but you don't know other people. It's more so of a.
I don't know, man.
Surprise or I don't know.
I just don't trust people. I don't like people, man.
You gotta learn how to navigate through life, man. And
I've learned to navigate through life by not trusting motherfuckers.
I mean, but that solitude, it leaves you on like a kind of like an unstable type of mental state. So you gotta like at least try to have somewhat of a little bit of trust. And
I get what you mean, man.
you know,
I get that. I'm not saying that it's healthy for a person to. I'm just saying like that's the life I choose to live.
I feel like people not gonna know what the fuck we talking about, man.
At all. Well, fuck them, man. If they don't get it, then they just don't get it.
This is for thinkers.
Yeah, man.
That's why it's called 42.
Why?
I was saying, is that why?
Oh, nah, it's called for. I told you why it's called 42. But yeah, that's part of it too.
Because
Honestly.
you didn't really tell me. You were like, I was like, is this why? You were like,
But I feel because I
Kinda.
feel like the robot sometimes. You feel me?
you feel like the robot?
Yeah. But at the same time, I feel like the
Do you
human.
think the robot really knows?
No, that's the crazy part. I don't think he knows because he doesn't know what the legit answer is or what the legit question is to answer it.
Did man create the robot?
Huh?
Did man create the robot?
Yeah. But the robot can process things more than we can, bro.
Or did the idea create the robot?
The idea created the robot. Everything comes from an idea. That's why.
Where do ideas come from?
That's why I believe there is a higher being. I think they come from whatever runs this shit.
But if the higher being gives us those ideas, like,
I think it's the DMT gods.
would you try it?
Yeah, I want to.
You ever heard that album Eerie or whatever? by,
Ayahuasca.
No, it's by Jaden Smith and his sister and some other people.
I don't fuck with the Smiths, so no.
Yo, I'm telling you, listen to this, John, bro. It's different.
His album Sire was dope though. Sire, whatever it is.
Sire.
I fucked
Yeah,
with
I
that,
know what you're
though.
talking about.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
It's called there it go, right here. The Aries John.
Is that an album?
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
And that John, I didn't notice, but I was listening to it like over and over again throughout the days. And then he talked about how he took one drink and the room turned pink. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I realized that when I watched that documentary on people drinking ayahuasca and going through a whole meditation sequence of finding out their selves and their life and trying to figure out what's going on in their head.
Yeah, psychedelics, bro. Literally every society has done psychedelics, dog. Like, that's why, like, there's, like, it's the theory that, like, Moses, like, was tripping off of DMT when he saw God.
You're joking.
You
know, there's you ever heard of the what is it called? The tablets, the emerald tablets.
Nah.
Those are kind of like scriptures that predate like biblical histories, like the
Bible and
the
shit.
sea scripts and shit like
Oh,
that.
the Dead Sea Scrolls?
The Dead Sea
Yeah,
Scrolls.
I've heard of them.
They predate those. Like, if
Yeah.
it's older than that. Those tablets
Yeah.
are on, like, I don't know if they're emerald or whatever, but it's way, way, way older. And it talks about cities like Atlantis and all types of other cities and shit like that.
That's how I believe human beings were more advanced than we've been taught.
All right, man.
See, the way he's looking at me, he said, firebomb. That's
Yeah, they
exactly
about to blow your crib up, bro. You need to calm down for these. Start saying some shit.
You know who's going to do it?
Who's going to do it?
Hillary fucking Clinton.
You gonna call out all the politicians and shit like that.
And fucking Barack Obama's bitch ass. I hate that nigga.
I mean, I don't even know what the nigga breath smell like, so like I don't.
Breath smells like ass. Cause he's ass.
I mean, you never smelled his breath, so
Yeah, you sure? That's very true.
assuming. When you said pre-roll, you were like pre-roll. I'm like, you about to roll something up?
Weed? Nah, yeah. I literally have nothing, man. I wish I did.
Weed smoke in there.
But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up because we at 1:48. It's been fun talking to you, man. Did you enjoy yourself on the show?
I mean, it's like any other time, I guess.
Yeah, very true. It's very weird. We talk very weird, but we're very good thinkers. So yeah, yeah, man, it's been fun. I want to thank you guys for tuning in and going balls deep with us in this bitch. You know.
Whoa.
Yeah. What?
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, I'm doing the after rolls, man. I'm promoting my shit now.
Is that what
speak.
you do? You say balls deep?
Yeah, balls
Very
deep.
vulgar.
Because I want my show to be very vulgar. I want it to slap people in the fucking face. Like,
why don't you just be yourself? You don't need to be vulgar.
Nah, because that's how I am. Period.
All right then.
Like, I just want fucking my dick to slap in everybody's face. Like, my balls just bouncing off of their eyeballs, man. Ball on ball contact. And then I fucking just come all over them. Like, come my knowledge. You just made me go on a weird little tangent just to be extra.
Well, you know, you can
did
wrap
that
up
for
your
you.
show now because I don't think I.
I did that for you too, by the way.
I didn't prescribe to anything that you just talked about. Just to let you know, I caught all those cases. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
So, yeah. It's been another installment of the 42 podcast. My guy, Karan, a.k.a. Qwezzz, a.k.a. my nigga, came through. If you're listening to this via YouTube, don't
That
forget to
bourbon
like.
wore off, my nigga. Is gone. I'm not tipsy no more. I'm cool.
I'm grooving right now. But,
Super for real.
yeah. But, if you're tuning in via YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and share. Hop in the comments and talk to me. We want to talk to y'all. Talk to me. Yeah.
You don't know. You don't know what that nigga breath smell like.
Smells like ass.
You don't know him.
To our listener,
Stop hating.
Our listeners on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, that's where we are. I'm basically telling y'all niggas where I'm at, but at the same time telling y'all niggas to come follow me on there. So yeah, hop on there, hop on that Johnski. Swing by the 42 Podcast Facebook page to talk to us on there and let us know what y'all be thinking of the show and continue the conversation off wax. And yeah, that's it.
You nigga.
Peace.